Hello, welcome back to the Castle Doctrine. I am still... let's click on the window. There we go. I'm still not an expert on this. I doubt I ever will be. I'm bad at puzzles, but I've looked at some various designs and tricks and looked at what people are scared of in the game, which is the aspect that really gets my attention is the mind games you can play. Like, it would seem that the thing people are most scared of, like experienced players, seem to be most scared of doors, which is quite funny. But yeah, I've seen it on a few security tapes. People come in, they see a lot of doors, and they run away. And you're just like, you didn't even go through the doors? But no, they know there's a dog on the other side, and they don't want to try it. So another thing that I've seen is these kind of walk of faith corners where you see something like that, and on the other side is where is it? You want a sticking pressure switch. That's the one, and put it there. I think. No, not there. There. And well, we can just use wire or. Yeah, another wire. There we go. And a chihuahua, I think. Yeah, a chihuahua. And so if somebody comes around this corner, they'll just sort of think, oh, okay, this isn't on, so I can step on it, and it's still not on, and they'll step on that. And then the chihuahua will see them and move towards them and step on the pressure plate, and that'll activate it, providing I actually put a power block there. And so, basically they stand here, and then if they move there, the floor activates. If they move there, the floor activates. Of course, you have to wall it off, though. Why do I always do that? You can scroll through the items here, so that it just selects previous items that you've had used, and I always end up clicking on it as well. And so, yeah, basically, if you step onto this tile here, you're doomed, and you can't go anywhere, I believe. So yeah, stuff like that, I like that, but I'm going to do it slightly differently. I'm not going to have an animal there to set off the trip. Set off the trap. I'm going to just sort of play mind games with people and see how it goes. So I think I'll have this power there, but there will be nothing to activate it. I'm doing that again. There we go. So yeah, I want to see. Let's just click done and come down here. Now you see, you can see right to the end of the corridor there. So yeah, that's not going to work particularly well. Shut up, music. Music in video games. I detest it. So I guess we could make it a little bit longer, I suppose. To give it that wire. Oh, why do I click on it? Yep. We'll just make this wire a bit longer. And stop doing that. No, I'm just putting that in the same place there, aren't I? I'm being a fool. Right, pressure plate there, not there. Yeah, I'll get used to the interface one of these days, but it's not going to be quick. Right, so now that should be... Oh right, that's actually on now. Oops. But I nearly clicked suicide, so we want that there. And sticking pressure plate there. Right, so they can just sort of see all the way down to the end of the corridor there, can't they? So I guess, no, it's not really going to work, is it? Alright, I guess we'll make the trap lethal then. Never mind. Give me a chihuahua. Yeah, and we'll just make it as long as it needs to be. Yep. There we go. Lethal trap number 1, and we might as well put a wall at the end of there. And so yeah, I'm going to use people's fear of doors to create a sort of labyrinthian area, so that they basically have to choose between doors. I'm going to try and make them commit to a door in a way where they won't die. There will be nothing in there that will kill them. This will be choice number one. If you turn right and come down here, you will die. But actually, that's not set up right. I need to put the chihuahua there and put the power block on the other side of the wall, actually. There. Right. I'll get used to this stuff eventually, but... Right, that should work now. We just click done. Obviously I'm not going to walk into it, but just wanted to see if it wasn't powered on. It is not. Alright, so first of all, let's make a little bit of a maze here. And let me see. Where are doors? Doors. Actually, you see, I want the powered doors. Where are you? Is that it? Yes. How expensive are those? They are quite expensive. But basically, I want them to have to step on a switch that will close the door behind them before they know it's the right door. So, you know, they have to commit. And if it's the wrong door, it will lock them in there forever, and they'll have to commit suicide to get out. So I'll just build one to start with, and we want sticking pressure switch behind the wall. Those are wired walls, aren't they? I didn't need wired walls, but yeah, wall, replace those with normal walls. There we go. And I do actually want one wired wall, so I can hook up the power source. Right, so now if I put the power source on the other side of there, and I can test this without getting trapped, because it's not finished yet. But that should close the door behind them, and they won't be able to see past about there. So if the end of this corridor is blocked off, then they will have made the wrong choice, and they will be trapped for all eternity, unless they have tools to bust out, which, you know, they probably will. So it would be useful if I made it concrete wall, I suppose. But I mean, even then, they're going to potentially have stuff to get through it. But yeah, we'll just wall that off to about there, and that should be far enough. Well, let's make it a little bit longer. And that should make it far enough to trap them. And get out of the way, Vault. Just put this over here for now. There we go. Right, and now the next one. I don't know how many of these I'm going to build, but yeah, I think I'll just stuff our family over here for the time being. Get over there. So we should look at who we are, actually. I don't know, I can't see my name currently. Our wife is called Kimberly, though. Our son is called Ricky, and our daughter is called Mary. Those are some good names. Right. Yeah, I might not have a particularly large amount of money to make several of these, but we'll try and make as many as I can. Because this is really all about commitment to your doom. If you can, you should get people to get themselves trapped. And how much have I spent? 970, so I'll probably have enough for a few of these. And I'll put the vault in one of them, and the clever person that figures out which one is the right one will get the cookies and cream out of the vault, because that's what I'm keeping in there. I don't want money in there. Money is for losers. Right. Wired wall, please. There we go. And there's sticky switch. Why it's sticky, I don't know, but there we go. Alright, and the power. I guess we'll wall the back of that off as well. And I could even just put another corridor along here. In fact, I think I am. Well, no, not there. So I'll have that, and then that. And this area back here is where I'm going to put a vault, and it's going to be simply a door on the other side. And yeah, I'm just going to hope that people... I want to see if people get spooked out by the doors. That's it, really. I'm not even going to put a dog in any of those. Dogs are expensive. And plus we do actually need to leave some money to entice people to come and rob us, you know? So, yeah, that's what we want. And we'll keep this kind of claustrophobic back here. Like I said, people will turn up with tools and try and bust their way through these walls and stuff. But, right, I want my family to have a nice little safe room back here. As safe as it is in this game. Right, I should wall up that power switch as well, just for the sake of it. Alright, let's just build a wall along there, get rid of that one. It's unnecessary. Right, so, yeah, I like that. That's a safe room for the wife. So yeah, if anyone comes in there, I could buy a shotgun, I suppose, for my wife. And just put it there. It's quite expensive though, 320. So yeah, I like that. That's simple. It's probably too simple, but yeah, I like it. It makes people commit. It's like if you go here, you're committed to dying. That is probably the only lethal trap. And if you go through this door, like, you won't be able to see what's up there. I mean, if we come in, like, we can't see what's up there. If we stand here, we still can't see what's up there. So you have to make the choice whether you want to lock yourself in that corridor or not. And yeah, I like that. I'm going to play mind games with people. But the safe itself is actually incredibly simple to get to. So it's probably a little bit too simple. I think some more mind games are probably needed. So if we put another powered door there... crap. See, I've run out of money now. We'll get rid of that shotgun. There we go. And yeah, we'll put another sticky thing, and we should just be able to use a wired wall here and a wire to connect it to the same power thing as the other one. In fact, I could probably do that with the other ones actually. If I just use a powered wall there, or a wired wall, sorry. Well, no, because that... Yeah, because all the switches would have to be active for that to work, wouldn't it? But yeah, that one works anyway. Right, so... I know how this works. Right, I'm going to test it. Yep, the wife doesn't have a shotgun, so I don't need to test that. So we've committed to this corridor, and there's the safe. And I'm now going to pause the recording. I'm not going to go rob anybody else's houses, because as I learned during the recording of the last video, I'm not very good at it. So, yeah, I'm going to wait until people rob my house, and then view the security tapes, and it'll be quite amusing. Alright, so I don't think anybody's robbed my house yet, but I just noticed this house here. Jeffrey Allen Williams, you have survived a ridiculous amount of time. His house has been robbed, or attempted to be robbed, 652 times. And then 362 have died. Wow, I am impressed. But yeah, I am most certainly not going to visit your house, I'm afraid. So, have we got any security tapes? No. Yeah, we don't have a lot of money. It's not tempting enough, so we'll have to wait a little bit longer. We have a taker. The Edins stole $0 in 1 steps after 0 died. Okay, let's play the tape. I don't really understand the grammar of that sentence, but as you can see, he immediately left. And that is actually pretty hilarious to me. He had a club on him, And yeah, so he saw the doors and immediately left, and that's the mind games I really wanted to play there. So I'm gonna wait for some more, see if any more come up. But I told you, people are terrified of doors in this game. It's hilarious. We have another incursion into our home. Donald Mark Vigil, you coward. You took 3 steps. He had a look, he saw the door, he saw the switch, and nope. This is pretty funny actually. I mean, you don't really advance much in the game if you don't have people dying in your house, but I'm just amusing myself and watching the cowardly people running away from open doors. Let's wait for somebody else. Whoops! I got a little bit curious about somebody's house there. And yeah, I noticed the family was right by the door. But yeah, I saw that they'd been robbed a lot of times and nobody had died. And yeah, so I wanted to go and see how easy it was. And I saw their family there, and his wife is just dead there. Like why would you put your family right by the door? But yeah, I've been killed by a pit bull, so I'm gonna have to set up my trap again, I guess. God damn it. I think I might just end this video early. Let's call it short and sweet. Today we have learned that people are terrified of doors. Beware the doors. Alright. I'll see you next time.